Is this Bruce, Jack's elder brother?
Yes? Who's this?
Great. It would have been so embarrassing if this was the wrong number. I'm Agatha, by the way, Jack's new wife.
Jack got married?
Yeah, we signed the papers yesterday. I'm sure you're shocked and hurt.
I'm shocked, but why would I be hurt?
You know, silly. Jack is married, and we're going to have a happy life. Meanwhile, you can't even keep a girlfriend. At your age, you're probably wondering if you will ever find love. You might even be too old to have kids.
Excuse me? Who are you again?
Jack's wife. I know you're old and all, but this is just sad. Are you sure you don't have early-stage dementia?
I didn't forget what you said. I was just shocked by the way you were speaking to me. If you are Jack's wife, I see no reason why you should talk to me like this. Besides, I'm not old. I just clocked 40.
40? That's super old.
This is getting really annoying. What do you want?
Nothing. I just wanted to check on you and see how you're doing. I hope you aren't mad that we didn't invite you to our wedding.
To be honest, I couldn't care less.
Jack said you would be like this. He said you didn't like him and were jealous because he's smarter than you. That's why we didn't invite you to our wedding. We knew you would be jealous and hateful. Jack was right. You would have totally ruined the vibe.
Jack called me jealous and hateful?
Aren't you? Your texts have been rude and hateful. I'm your sister-in-law, for crying out loud. You should show me some respect. That's why you don't have a girlfriend. Nobody wants to date a hateful man like you. I'm sure you're miserable and lonely.
Okay, first of all, I don't know what Jack has told you, but I'm not miserable or lonely. I'm happy with my life. I have a good job, I make good money, and I make myself happy. When I'm ready to get married, I will find someone. Until then, it is none of you and Jack's business.
But it is our business. Jack and I are really worried about you. We think you work too hard.
I find it hard to believe that you guys care about me, but thanks for acting like you do, I guess.
But you do care about us too, right?
I don't have anything against you guys. I wish you a happy life together.
Thank you. Now that's more like it. That's what family is supposed to be like. We don't want you in our lives, but we still care about you. That's why we want you to resign from the company.
Why should I resign?
I think it's for the best. You are working in your dad's company, right?
Yes, I am the CEO.
I'm sure that being the CEO is a lot of responsibility for an old man like you. No wonder you're so hateful. The stress is too much for you. That's why you can't find a wife.
Wow, such great psychoanalysis. So, who would run the company if I resigned?
Jack, obviously. He's clearly the better man for the job. He's young, intelligent, and married. He would be a much better businessman than you are.
You really think so, don't you?
Yes, I do. Jack might be younger, but he's smarter. Besides, you've run the company long enough. It's Jack's turn. Don't you agree?
It's a company, not a baton, to be passed around. There is no way in hell I'm handing my father's company over to Jack. You can forget about it.
Why are you being so difficult? You are old and tired. Jack is young and smart. This is supposed to be a no-brainer.
Luckily for me, I have a brain. And I know a stupid idea when I hear one.
Are you calling me stupid? Let me tell you something, Bruce. Jack and I are going to have a kid. The next heir to the family fortune after Jack. You don't have a child. You don't even have a girlfriend. Therefore, to keep the business in your family, you should give the business to Jack. That's what your father would have wanted. He would have wanted to keep the business in the family, right?
First of all, don't you dare talk about my late father like you knew him. Second of all, you were wrong. My father chose me to run the business because he wanted me to do it. That's what he wanted.
You're talking about the past. Think about the future, Bruce. I'm sure you would do what's right. I look forward to hearing from you. Bye.
Hi, Mom. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. You won't believe what just happened.
What happened?
Jack just dropped by, and he came with his wife. Can you believe that?
Are they still with you?
No, they just left. His wife was really sweet and nice. I'm so happy that Jack found himself a good wife.
I gotta tell you, Mom, I don't think Jack's wife is what I will call nice.
What? Come on, she was splendid.
To you, maybe. To me, she was downright nasty. And if I'm not mistaken, she was texting me those nasty things while smiling in your face.
I did notice her being on her phone a lot. But she said it worked. Do you think she lied?
I don't know. What I do know is that she was very mean to me.
Really? What did she say?
For one, she said I was hateful and jealous of Jack.
She said that?
Yep. She also accused me of being demented and lonely. She said a lot, Mom. A whole lot.
This is shocking. She seemed so nice.
Maybe she's just being mean to me. I felt you needed to know her bad side and be careful so she doesn't turn on you.
Thanks for telling me, Bruce. I still think she is a nice girl, but I'm going to keep a close eye on her.
Please do. I think she and Jack are up to something fishy. I don't know what.
Don't worry about me. Your old mom is still sharp enough to know when her chain is being yanked. If they are trying to fool me, I'll figure it out soon enough. Thanks, son.
Anytime, Mom.
Hey, Bruce. Our wedding was amazing.
Huh?
Everyone was dressed in their best and smiling. It was to die for. We really looked like one big happy family.
The only problem is, I wasn't there. I wasn't even invited.
So, are you sad?
No, just trying to figure out why you would invite my mom, but not me.
Isn't it obvious, dumb? We wanted your mom at the party. We didn't want you.
Why?
Well, your mom is useful to us. What the hell do we need you for? You were just going to stand there and look all sad and lonely. Nobody wants that at a wedding party.
Wait a minute. What do you mean by my mom is useful to you?
She's a smart woman. She'll see things our way and do what's best for the company.
And what is best for the company?
Jack is taking over, of course. And we don't want you to be part of our lives when that happens. You would just be a sad, lonely parasite, and we don't need that. That's why we didn't want you at our wedding. We didn't want you to get the wrong idea and think you're part of us.
Really?
Yes, you are so entitled. It's disgusting. We didn't invite you for a mere party, and you're acting all childish. What would happen when Jack takes over the company? I'm sure you would be begging him for money every day. We can't have that in our lives.
Wow, it all makes sense now. Your plan is to kick me out of the family and take everything for yourselves. Is that it?
Finally! Your old brain has figured it out. Jack deserves everything your father left. He is the smarter son, and he has a family now. You really shouldn't get in the way if you have some pride.
Fine. You win.
I do? So you would hand the company over to Jack?
Hell no! But I would stop seeing you and Jack as part of my family. Tell Jack that he is no longer my brother and he can forget about the allowance I send him every month.
You can't stop his allowance. That money comes from the family trust fund.
No, it doesn't. Jack doesn't get money from the family trust because he isn't a member of the family.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about Jack being an adopted son. He was added to the trust by my dad out of kindness, but eventually removed. It seems he didn't tell you.
You're lying. Please tell me this is a joke.
No jokes, I'm telling you the truth. I'm my father's only son.
That's horrible. Your dad didn't leave anything for Jack because he's adopted?
Nope. My father didn't leave anything for Jack because Jack was a thorn in his flesh. He stole his money, crashed his cars, and tried to sell the company under false pretenses. We almost lost everything because of him. After that, my dad was done. He had initially planned to share his assets between Jack and me. We were also supposed to run the company together. Jack was to be CFO, while I was to be the CEO. But he blew it.
This is a nightmare. So, Jack is adopted? And he's a fraudster?
Yep, he might have improved with time. Maybe he's more mature now. But seeing as he lied to you about who he is and is trying to take the company from me, I think it's safe to say that he hasn't changed.
This is terrible. I thought he was my big break. I even went through all the trouble of convincing him that the baby was his.
What? The baby isn't his?
No, I was pregnant when we met. He kept talking about how rich his father was, and he was meant to take over the company. So I saw an opportunity and took it.
You are both deceptive opportunists. You deserve each other.
Don't say that. I am the victim here. Is there a way to fix this?
Fix what?
Is there a way to get Jack back into the family business?
There isn't. When my dad was alive, Jack could have tried to make amends, but instead he ran off and never looked back.
Nobody cares about your dad. He's gone. You are in charge now. You can help us.
I don't appreciate you talking about my late dad like that. You can also forget about me helping you.
Why? Adopted or not, he's still your brother. And we have a baby on the way. It's your duty as Jack's older brother.
Don't you dare talk to me about duty. A few minutes ago, you called me a parasite. If things had gone your way, you would have left me to starve.
That is different. Why are you being so difficult?
I'm not being difficult. I'm just paying you back in your own coin. I'm treating you the way you wanted to treat me.
Fine. I'm tired of this. I'm going to divorce Jack. But you have to take the child after I give birth.
What? What planet do you live on?
You don't have a son. You need someone to take over after you're gone. I can also be your wife if you want. Maybe your baby mama. Yes, I can be your baby mama.
Hell no. I don't care if you divorce Jack. I don't want to have anything to do with him or you.
But my son! Jack can't support us. How would we survive?
As I said, I don't care about you or Jack. But I do feel sorry for your innocent son that would be born into this mess.
So, you will take him? You will need to take responsibility and also send me a monthly allowance as his mom. 10,000 per month for my upkeep, and his needs should be enough.
No, that's not going to happen. You are going to be a mom. You need to be responsible for your son. As for me, I'm keeping my distance. Goodbye and good luck.
Hey, Bruce.
Hi, Mom. What's up?
Does Jack and his wife know where you live?
No, they never tried to get that close to me.
Good. Do you mind if I stay at your place for a few days? They won't be able to follow me there.
You know you're always welcome at my place. But who's following you? Is everything okay?
No, everything isn't okay. Bruce and Agatha, they've been here at my house for days. They won't leave me alone.
What?
It's been a nightmare. They said they only wanted to spend the night when they first came. I made the mistake of letting them into my house. Once they were in, they started trying to manipulate me. They just kept bringing up the company and asking me to help them.
That's terrible. I hope they didn't try to get physical with you.
No, but I'm worried that it's only a matter of time. They are really desperate.
Have they threatened to attack you?
Not yet, but they're getting close. When they first came in, they were all smiles and politeness. Then, they started talking about the company and making ridiculous suggestions. That girl Agatha is a real snake. She started by sounding all nice and helpful. Like she was thinking about what was best for everyone.
And let me guess, she switched things up when you refused her.
Exactly. She slowly changed the more I told her and Jack that I couldn't help them. From suggestions, they turned to begging. And when begging didn't work, they started to make demands.
They made demands?
It's crazy. They just keep yelling. They think I owe them big time because they invited me to their wedding party. Last night, they both stood over me and kept yelling at the top of their voices. I was close to calling the cops before they stopped.
Mom, you need to get out of the house right away. I can come and pick you up.
No, don't worry. I can handle myself.
Are you sure? They can turn on you. If they raise their voices against you, who knows what they will do next?
You must really think I am some weak old lady. I have a taser and a 9mm handgun. If they touch me, I will put them down until the police arrive.
Do you have a gun?
Yep, I'm an excellent shot too.
I didn't know you had a gun.
There are many things you don't know about me, son. Your dad wanted it that way. He wanted you guys to see me as a peace-loving housewife. He took up the mantle of the tough parent, while I sat back and acted the part of a loving mother.
You are a loving mother.
That I am, but I'm also tough as nails. No one can jerk me around.
I believe you, but I still think I should come and pick you up, just to be safe.
Don't bother. I got this. Besides, this isn't your fault. I let them in. I have to take care of this myself. Just make sure you have a room ready when I arrive.
Sure thing, Mom.
You are the worst person in the world. You are freaking evil.
Why?
You're keeping your mom away from us. You don't want us to have anything.
I already told you I don't care about you. I don't care about what you guys do with your lives. All I did was help my mom protect herself from two vultures trying to take advantage of her.
We aren't trying to take advantage of her. We just want her to help us. But she's so mean. Anyways, where are the documents for the house? She left it for us, right?
No, she didn't. That house was sold today. She just signed the papers. I advise that you both vacate the premises before the new owners arrive. I never heard from Agatha or Jack again. They are dead to me. However, I heard through the grapevine that they are still married. Apparently, Agatha stayed married to Jack and didn't tell him that the child wasn't his. Meanwhile, Jack is struggling to fend for her and the kid. He's trying to do better, but his bad habits keep hunting him. He keeps getting into trouble and losing his job. Sometimes I feel sad for him. He is my brother, after all. But I know that he wouldn't help me if the tables were turned. Besides, I don't want to get sucked into his web of lies, deception, and destruction.